talk about Wednesday night. Let's talk about NXT because Ryan, preluded a little bit. Obviously, we talked last week about where we thought the McAfee stuff was going, and I think it was pretty obvious. But now we officially have on the books
right in the trash can
for NXT Takeover 30. Adam Cole,
Old
Bay, versus Pat McAfee, former NFL punter and host of the Pat McAfee Show. It is now official that will take place at NXT Takeover 30. My only issue with last night on NXT, and I don't know if anybody watched, is that the stuff between Cole and McAfee took away from the tag team title match that was going on in the ring. Like, and I get that, like, the match was probably put in place to get to where we got, but like, I don't like diluting the tag title match. Like, just have a match between Imperium and the Undisputed Era, baby, or like just have Pat McAfee, because him and Cole have been going back and forth. Just have him as a guest commentator for a match. And then Cole, because he knows McAfee's in the building, gets mad and comes down and confronts him. To me, that was my only issue with it. Like, am I thrilled?
Even if you have him as a guest commentator, he's still going to interrupt the match.
Well, right. But, like, it doesn't have to be a title match. Like, I mean, either way, whatever match is going on, yes, it's going to get interrupted. Or just have McAfee there, like have Triple H with a sit down interview with Pat McAfee, because we're trying to get to the bottom of this. Why this exactly happened. I just don't.
They couldn't do that because they gave away that on social media before NXT, because you had the picture of Cole and McAfee shaking hands, saying all harm done, move it aside, everything's good.
Which
is why McAfee just sat at commentary, because everything was good. It was all Hakuna Matata. And then all of a sudden, punter's going to punt.
And punter did punt.
Corner.
So, like, am I thrilled that Pat McAfee is the WrestleMania opponent for Adam Cole at NXT Takeover?
You are.
No, I'm not really that thrilled. But here's the deal: if it does get more eyes on the product, then it's successful in what it does. Tim, yes,
I am excited that Pat McAfee is the chosen one to go against Adam Cole. And this is where the internet's wrong. Pat McAfee has always wanted to do this. He's always wanted to be a wrestler. He's been to many different indies trying to get in as much ring time as he could, but he couldn't wrestle while he was on an NFL contract. There's no way the Colts were going to sign up for that.
Sure.
Okay? He is obviously liked by the backstage with WWE. The man had balls enough to wear shorts at WrestleMania on camera. This guy is braggadocious. He knows how to put words together, and he looks the part. And Jason in the comments is saying this sure isn't Bam Bam and Lawrence Taylor. Well, how many people remember back when Lawrence Taylor fought Bam Bam? Did people think that Lawrence Taylor was gonna? Did people think that Lawrence Taylor was gonna burn down the house? No, he went out there and stole the show. People said the same thing about Floyd Mayweather when he challenged the Big Show at WrestleMania, and he over-delivered. People said the same thing about Snooki at WrestleMania, and she at least did okay.
Okay.
The WWE...
She did better than expected, because we expected the literal worst.
Okay, and people always expect the literal worst out of every non-wrestler who appears in a wrestling ring. Always. People thought that about Mr. T. People thought about that about Well, the only exception is Tyson Fury. Okay? That was horrible, but I believe that dealt more with Brawny Strowman's than it did Tyson Fury. Okay?
Well, and to be fair, I also didn't expect much out of that either. That was about as bad as I expected it to be.
But Pat McAfee is still, he's closer to the right side of 30 than the wrong side of 30, I believe. Is he like 30? How old is Pat McAfee?
Let's find out. Let's find out.
36.
I would say he's no older than 36 years old.
Did you just look it up, Matt? He is 36?
No.
Okay, let me look it up.
I would say 36 years of age.
God damn it.
And then I would like for you to look up how old Adam Cole is.
31.
Who's 31?
So
Adam Cole's 31, and he's 6 foot tall, and you can't teach that.
Pat McAfee is 33. He just turned 33.
I'm older than Pat McAfee.
I am. I'm on the wrong side of 30.
Okay.
Adam Cole, Old Bay, is 31.
31.
How tall is Pat McAfee? Just that.
Okay, so Adam Cole's billed at 6 foot. Pat McAfee is 6'1".
Okay, and Pat McAfee is gonna look like Andre the Giant next to Adam Cole.
Well,
he does.
I wouldn't say Andre.
Give him some riders in his boots. He'll be fine.
Sure. Okay. Anyway, people who think that Pat McAfee is gonna go out there and stink up the joint, there's no way, and here's why. Adam Cole is going to be the baby face in this situation. Pat McAfee gets to be a little cocky, chicken shit punter. That's it. It's going to be great. It's going to be absolutely great.
I am definitely lukewarm about it.
Well, warm up, baby, because it's SummerSlam time. It's TakeOver Triple X. There's fire in the logo.
And they have a Metallica song.
Moth into Flame, a song that's like 8 years old.
And then from Saint Anger?
No, it's from
the latest album.
Yeah, that was 4 years ago.
What was that? Death Magnetica?
No.
God, what was the name of the last one?
Hardwired to Self-Destruct.
Hardwired, yeah.
That came out. That was 4 years ago.
Now, Jim, in music terms, 4 years is a long time.
Yeah, it was released September of 2016. So yeah, right. I mean, yeah, it's
an old song.
Sure, but I mean, it works.
It does work. It's very interesting. However, for a show like this, you're not going to have Adam Cole challenge anywhere near any of the titles. You're not going to put him in the ladder match. You're not going to put him for the NXT World Championship. He can't challenge Io Shirai for the women's title. Period. What are you going to do with Adam Cole? You're going to not have your biggest star on TakeOver 30? So you put him in a high-profile matchup with literally anyone else. Shawn Michaels' last match was in Saudi Arabia.
Ooh, yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to remember
Episode 4
that.
of The Last Ride on the award-winning World Wrestling Entertainment Network.
I don't want to remember that match. Don't make me remember that match. But again, if it gets more eyes on the product, and I mean, the closer we get to it, the probably you're going to see probably more discussion about it on ESPN. I mean, Triple H was on ESPN this morning, talking about it. So if it gets more eyes on the product, then it does its job. And if the match is better than I expect it to be, then good. That's good. I hope it is better than I expect it to be. We'll see. Again, I'm lukewarm on it now. But a couple weeks out, we'll see where it goes. Any other thoughts on the match of the year?
It seems amazing to me that you in one breath are going to call Adam Cole the greatest thing that NXT has, and then be okay with him wrestling a goddamn punter.
No,
That's
no,
insane.
I'm stopping you there. I'm stopping you there because 4 fucking years ago, you were okay with AJ fucking Styles wrestling Shane McMahon at WrestleMania. So this is what you get, Ryan. This is on you. It's all
Baby!
Kobe.
Yeah.
Kobe.
Get what you deserve.
Kobe.
So I just screamed Bebe, and my girlfriend in the other room just went, "What?" When your girlfriend's not a wrestling fan.
That's fantastic. Ryan, go ahead. Go ahead, rebut what Matt just said.
Shane McMahon, who at least has some footing in the professional wrestling world, wrestled a match with a story attached. Pat McAfee is a punter, and he talks on a TV show. He has 1.8 million Twitter followers, so we're getting eyes on the product. I see it, Tim. I'll get to you. I guess Karl Malone was busy. Karl Malone doesn't want to try to wrestle anymore. I guess Jay Leno was busy. Jay Leno couldn't make it out and wrestle this time. Does everybody forget how the WWE just got burned by Rob Gronkowski and the shit show that was? Let's do it with Pat McAfee. Why not? They are on toe. Pat McAfee's not even near the level of Rob Gronkowski. Not near the level of the popularity of Rob Gronkowski. And you, Tim, have the audacity to expect more out of Rob Gronkowski than you do Tyson Fury, an actual
You mean Pat
combat
McAfee?
sport fighter
You mean Pat
in
McAfee?
a stimulated combat sport like pro wrestling?
Yes.
You expect more out of Pat friggin' McAfee.
Yes. And here's why.
It's insane.
So everyone here, at least you, think that this angle with Pat McAfee and Adam Cole has only been going on since the Pat McAfee show like 2 weeks ago, when
Not
Pat
true.
McAfee kept talking about it. Literally since Pat McAfee first made any sort of appearance in NXT at an NXT house show 4 years ago, or when Adam Cole debuted, he's always had some shit to say about Adam Cole. And every time he's on the kickoff shows for NXT takeovers, he's talking that shit about Adam Cole, how Adam Cole can't win, how Adam Cole can't do him by himself. But Adam Cole kept doing it time and time again and became the longest running NXT champion of all time. And now that he's not the champion, Pat McAfee feels like he's finally vindicated, and he can say that. And Adam Cole's finally at the point where he's like, you know what? Shut the fuck up, Pat. They're not going to for real fight because there's no real beef. Let them fake fight in the ring. Shush. Like, shut the fuck up. Let it be. It's wrestling. It's supposed to be fun. This is fun. Not everything is. You want to watch grapple fucking? Then watch Timothy Thatcher versus Oni Lorcan 9 times in a row.
I'm sorry, did you say grapple fucking? Is that what you said?
Entertainment. Yeah, grapple effing.
I'm going to have to find that
grapple
clip.
All this aside, this is an absolute joke. I just wanted to point out that it's on the same
But
level.
why is it a joke? That's my question.
Because it is Adam Cole. Why is he stooping to this level? Story aside, same with AJ Styles. Why is he putting up with Shane McMahon in a big spot like this? Story purposes aside, like, you still want your best in your company to go against the best, not to like go down to this dog and pony show.
I mean, I would argue it's similar to the same reason why you put Seth Rollins in the ring with Dominic Mysterio, because they're the people that can have that match and not have it be bad.
I don't hear a single person talking that talk.
Like
Because Dominic Mysterio is like he's actually trained. He's Rey Mysterio's son.
I mean, to be fair, we don't know to what degree Pat McAfee has trained in the ring.
Okay, if Seth Rollins was wrestling like Michael Strahan, I would have the same problem with it. Like, it would be a joke. It's below what Seth Rollins brings to the ring. It's below what Adam Cole does in the ring.
Like, personally, would I rather see Adam Cole face another superstar on the NXT roster at the WrestleMania of NXT? Yes. However, like, if you're going to do this for the WrestleMania of NXT, it's the biggest show to date. It's TakeOver 30. It's the anniversary one. It's SummerSlam weekend. This is your biggest, usually your biggest show of the year. Obviously, unfortunately, you're in a shitty circumstance with empty arenas and all of that. So if you're going to do this spot here, it is similar to the example you're giving, the AJ Styles and Shane McMahon at WrestleMania. But Adam Cole is good enough to be that guy. Like, so again, I'm not thrilled about it, but I'm not throwing it off the freaking, I'm not throwing it off the boat.
There's no argument. Like, Adam Cole can carry this match, and I'm sure that he will. It's not what wrestling fans necessarily like. I get putting eyes on the product, I get it all, but when you have like the generational talent like Adam Cole, like AJ Styles, to squander that big match with something like that, like it's a waste to me.
How many people are saying, oh my God, Pat McAfee's wrestling this Saturday? I need to subscribe to the WWE Network. I'm a huge Pat McAfee fan. I can't wait. Who's saying that? Other than Tim, who's saying that?
I mean, I don't follow a lot of Pat McAfee followers on Twitter.
Maybe it's just Punters Unanimous. Like, I just love punters.
I think Punters Anonymous, not unanimous.
I think it's more so the fact that it's more than just a punter. It's a person who's a part of the NXT family, has been a part of the NXT family for quite some time, who also is athletic. And it's one of those, well, it can only be it's pretty easy. Anybody could wrestle. Not everybody can be a punter. So Adam Cole's defending pro wrestling. And Pat McAfee's picking on Adam Cole because Adam Cole's little.
Right. You're right. If you have a punter picking on your size, then yeah, Rob,
the meaningless position in the NFL is going after a quote generational talent, which I think that's a little high for Adam Cole. But even then, like, he's still top 3 stars on NXT.
Right. Well, yeah.
Like,
Rob says, he'd rather watch The Fridge versus Mark Henry. He doesn't want to risk Cole getting hurt from a person who isn't a wrestler. Well, here's the thing. I don't think you're going into this. I don't know. I haven't seen any videos of McAfee training with Spanky or anything, so I don't know this for a fact. But I assume you're not going to put one of your top 3 guys into a situation where he's going to get hurt. Like, I don't think this is a situation that you're putting him in with a guy who's not at least been training. Once this idea has been put in place, I'm sure they've brought him in and they are working on this.
Tell that to Sting.
Oh, wow. Maybe
now to defend it all too. You also need to look at who the other people in tangentially involved in this angle so far have been, and look to see how bad this match is actually going to suck. It's more than just Adam Cole and Pat McAfee. Shawn Michaels and Triple H are directly involved in this.
They are.
Quote, the best storyteller in the history of the World Wrestling Federation and the cerebral assassin, the game, the King of Kings. They're at the Performance Center. If Pat McAfee can't learn how to wrestle one match in a month and be at the PC, how is that going to be any different than like Ric Flair and Ricky Steamboat setting up a ring somewhere and practicing it? Or sorry, Randy Savage and Ricky Steamboat practicing a match for WrestleMania 3.
So, Tim, let me ask you, if this finally marks the split of the Undisputed Era, and Pat McAfee gets the win with the assistance of Undisputed Era, and Adam Cole has a loss to Pat McAfee. Are you cool with all of that?
Yes.
What you won't be cool with is after Pat McAfee wins, he ends up on Raw, and it's punt versus punt, Pat McAfee versus Randy Orton. That's going to be a problem.
No, it'll be great.
It'll be shit.
Matt, did the
Pat
beer come out the
McAfee,
nose?
Raw Underground, kicking fools in the head, legitness. Shoot punting on Raw Underground? Are you kidding me? Sign Pat McAfee up for the Hurt Business, baby.
There you go. There you go.
Sign me up.
You're just fucking trolling me now. I can't even.
Okay.
I'm gonna just move. I literally can't even. I hate even saying it. I don't know what else to say.
Certain parts of this are troll. The part that's not troll is I love this Pat McAfee versus Adam Cole thing, and I like to see it through. I don't have very many things to be excited about in this era of professional wrestling. The asterisk,
That's true.
the period over the I of the Jeremy Bearimy. We don't have much in the asterisk era. Give me this, Ryan. I just want this.
Ryan, I think it
And SummerSlam on a fucking boat. That's what I want.
Ryan, I think it boils down to one simple phrase.
Daddy, chill.
Daddy, chill.
All right.
Okay?
I'm gonna chill.
Daddy, chill.
All right. The other big the other big to do on Wednesday night from yesterday was the great debate, or I'm the great debate, Charlie Brown, between Orange Cassidy, Chris Jericho, with Eric Bischoff back on TNT for the first time in 20 years. Now Ryan, I know you watched it, correct?
Yeah, that was a question.
Yes, thank you.
You knew. I don't know why you asked.
Matt, Tim, did you guys catch the debate?
Yes.
Okay. I hated it.
Oh my God.
I hated it. And like, I like Orange Cassidy. Yeah, I said it. Okay. I like Orange Cassidy. I finally admitted it in a public forum. You know, I love Chris Jericho. But man, maybe I'm so like exhausted by like political bullshit, and like doing a like political thing on the wrestling show is just like already put me in a sour stink about it. I don't know, but I didn't like it. Now, I will say Orange Cassidy, when he gave like the long-winded answer and Jericho just looked baffled, that made me chuckle. But that was the only thing I think I liked in the entire segment. I didn't like it. Just totally missed on me last night.
Jim, you're acting like this is the Alexa Bliss, this is your life. And
No.
No.
I'm not going that far. I am
not that bad.
No.
Okay,
By all means, no, definitely not.
No, hell no.
Got it.
Yeah, definitely not that bad. It just it missed.
Okay. Make sure you go hop on Twitter and see Jericho's reaction to all of the fans trolling him from losing to a guy that never talked. I thought it was done brilliantly. I love that Easy E was there. It was great to see Eric back on TNT. That's a really cool moment. I thought the segment was fantastic. I thought the entire segment hinged on Orange Cassidy's answer about coastal flooding and coastal towns, and just hit that perfectly. I thought it was flawless. I absolutely love this segment. I am super ready to see these two square off.
Oh, I'm looking forward to the match big time. Tim, your thoughts on the great debate of 2020?
This is Orange Cassidy. Like, what we got is exactly what Orange Cassidy is. I've worked with him. I've worked alongside him doing commentary. I've seen him in the ring. Like, this is as close as we're going to get to actually Orange Cassidy. And, like, what he is in this era of wrestling is, I think, more than just the coastal flooding thing. But when he like, basically like, he doesn't answer the question why fans like Orange Cassidy. But then he's quick to answer why this is the most important match to him. Like, to me, that's Orange Cassidy. He doesn't care about the fan. Like, he cares about the fans, but he's like, okay, cool. Like, whatever. Hey, cool. But then when he thinks Jericho's going to downplay him some more, he's really quick to tell him, hey, I'm going to be the guy who's going to beat you. Like, I'm beating you now. I don't even talk. He's really good at wrestling. I'm really looking forward to when Orange Cassidy pins Chris Jericho on Dynamite.
Yeah, no, I mean, the match should be great.
I think, Tim, you're absolutely right. What we saw was exactly verbally how he wrestles. You know, hands in the pocket, you know, real nonchalant, not a big deal. Turns it on, really gets going, and can actually wrestle. I can wrestle. So great call, saying like verbally, this is what we see every week with Orange Cassidy. Just was able to verbalize it this week, and I don't know how else you would have gotten that out of Orange Cassidy, not going this route.
Right. I mean that's fair.
The most we got out of OC the last time was them saying, like him saying, you know, Jericho, I'm gonna try this time.
I can see and agree with that statement, Ryan, that you probably don't get that out of Orange Cassidy unless you do that kind of a forum. But yeah, I don't know. It definitely just missed with me big time.
Maybe if they had more NFL players, you'd have gotten it.
Maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not totally sure.
More ex-WWE guys.
Well, maybe. I mean, you know, you had Eric Bischoff, but he was kind of WCW. He was more WCW, so I don't know. Maybe that soured me but WWE beat WC, whatever. It just, I don't know. It missed. Again, not saying it.
Were you surprised it was Eric Bischoff?
No. That got teased somewhere. I saw last week. I feel like Jericho maybe even had accidentally dropped that ball or something. But I saw it like over the weekend that it was going to be Bischoff, or that it was probably going to be Bischoff. So it didn't surprise me. Charlie says
I missed all of that, and I was pleasantly surprised. I was like, "Oh, this is a really cool treat." I missed all of the rumor.
Well, you were away until I think it was like last Friday or Saturday. So
that could be it.
You were like neck deep in Grotto. I mean, it was
just rubbing it up against my nips.
Yeah,
you take a bite of a slice of Grotto pizza, sauce explodes.
I got the Mama Grotto. Is that what it's called? That gave me the worst freaking heartburn. Holy shit!
I know they don't do the frozen one of those, Ryan, but you might have to bring me one of those up next time you come back too.
It was delicious
because it looks fantastic.
Very garlicky.
I'm fine with that. Look
Hit
at me.
me in the chest for like
Look at
8
me.
hours.
You think I'm scared of a little garlic? I'm not scared of a little garlic. Okay. I'm
gonna eat, goddammit. Heavy hand of Grotto with the sauce. It has the thicker crust, so it all balances out.
It was delicious.
Charlie says that segment was worse than Alexa Bliss. This is your life. No.
Ban him.
No. Charlie, you're done. We're just banning people left and right tonight.